What is going on? Welcome to No Chill Promos. How y'all doing? Hope having a blessed day as always. And before I get into this video about MJF and Britt Baker, just gotta do a quick shout out to all subscribers to the channel and to the followers on Rumble. Still at 114 subs, still been dead as fuck since last week, but it's okay, it's alright. I got plenty of heat I'm gonna be dropping this week, a lot of shit I need to talk about, and it starts with today's video, so let's get it. Alright, so for the past few days I've been seeing various people talk about this shit, so I figured why not add my 2 cents in, cause fuck it. Even though nobody's probably gonna see this shit, I'm gonna do it live. Alright, so from my understanding about this situation, it's basically Miss Alicia Tout. I apologize if I mispronounce her name, but she's currently dating Maximus, Mr. Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Alright, basically she overheard Britt Baker talking shit about the hour-long match on the 250th special for AEW's Dynamite. Alright, so she went back, relayed a message to Maxwell. Maxwell then proceeds to confront Baker about it, and that's when shit pops off. I guess Baker called Alicia a stupid bitch or some shit like that. Words were exchanged, and I don't know what the fuck else happened. I guess Ospreay got involved somehow to let's calm things down. I don't fucking know. All I know is that Baker gets suspended for a week or 2 and doesn't even get fined. It's basically a timeout from Con Man or the disciplinary committee. It's Baker, calm down. Alright, just go home for a little bit, cool your jets, and then come back. There's a few things I want to say about this shit. Alright, first is, why didn't MJF get suspended also, if he's the one that started the confrontation in the first fucking place? Because he could have been Alicia comes, it's yo, Baker is running her fucking big ass mouth about you, saying all types of shit. And MJF come be like, whatever, so? I'm MJF, I don't give a fuck. But he felt the need in his heart of hearts to go confront her, to go check her. What the hell ever happened to sticks and stones where it break my bones, but words will never hurt me? What happened to that shit, huh? It must be a fallacy. Because clearly he got triggered from whatever the fuck Baker said about the match. And I see people criticizing Baker for running her mouth about the match. People are saying oh, who the fuck is she to say anything about MJF and Ospreay? MJF and Ospreay, that was the best shit on the entire show. And I myself had criticized the match also. I said the match went on for too fucking long. Alright, I had someone in my comments talking about oh, it was the 250th episode and he had to go all out. And I'm okay, I understand that. The whole point I was trying to convey was that it didn't need to go a fucking hour. Alright, I'll take Bryan Danielson and Kenny Omega in their match over that bullshit 100%, because it left you wanting more. Alright, these guys went an hour and got all their shit out there. So it's they already did everything. What more? It's even if they run it back, is it going to be better than that hour-long match where you got to see their entire fucking moveset and then some? I mean, that's how I'm looking at it, as from a booking standpoint. Man, why the fuck would you lay all your shit out there on the first fucking match? Unless it's a one and done, and that's different. But obviously they're continuing the story because you had MJF talking shit about Ospreay's grandmom that passed away. Rest in peace to her. So obviously they're going to continue this shit. So again, it's whatever matches that they have from here on out, is it going to be better than that hour-long match? I highly doubt it. And I told that individual, I'm look, if they want to make it to episode 500, they need to start building up new talent for the future. Alright, it's that simple. Alright, they could use some of that TV time to, put over a new talent or talent that we haven't seen in a hot minute, like a Wardlow, like a Scorpio Sky, for instance. Ricky Starks, who may or may not be on his way out. I'm just saying. Or female talent, like a Lady Frost, fucking Anna Jay. Who else? They got fucking Layla Hirsch, Queen Amanita, Red Velvet, just to name a few. All right. Now, is Baker the best person to openly criticize the match? No, not at all. But hey, if she wants to voice her displeasure about the match, then fuck it. Who cares? All right, like, why? I'm thinking, I'm like, you're supposed to be MJF, one of the biggest stars in AEW, and you're getting your fucking panties in the butts because Baker was running her mouth. Like, motherfucker, you're allegedly making over $5 million a year. You're getting paid more than guys like Christian or Chris Jericho and Edge, for fuck's sake, which is completely insane. That's fucking insane. There's no, like, it was up to me, ain't no fucking way I'm paying that dude that much fucking money. Like, he's good, but he ain't that damn good. Alright, but again, you're like one of the highest paying fucking employees in AEW. Right, why the fuck would you care about what Britt Baker has to say about you? Okay, like, you should look at her like you're not even on my level. I mean, like be the narcissist that you portray to be on TV. All right. Now, regarding the actual confrontation, if I'm con man or whoever it was that made the decision on the disciplinary committee, I'm suspending everyone without pay. All right, everyone that was involved. All right, just to set precedent, set the example. All right, that there will be zero tolerance for this type of behavior moving forward. All right, like, we're the second biggest wrestling promotion in the world. All right, we had to act like it. Okay, like, we don't need the bad press or, you know, negative publicity about wrestlers, you know, fucking arguing and carrying on some high school shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, but it's Will Ospreay, it's MJF, it's Britt Baker. They're some of the biggest stars in AEW. We need them for All In. Alright, now I have half the notion to suspend them until after All In, just to teach them a fucking lesson. Like, you guys want to act like spoiled brats? Well, you could wait a few weeks without pay, and you could miss out on the biggest event of the year. Fuck you guys. Like, but on the flip side, you gotta think about the fans that spent their hard-earned money buying tickets for All In to see people like Will Ospreay, MJF, and Britt Baker. Now, I don't want to deprive those people of that opportunity because these assholes can't get their shit together. All right, so I understand that. So, but they can still get suspended without pay for a couple weeks, just to teach them a lesson. Like, this shit is not okay. All right, and you're lucky this fucking pay-per-view is coming out, because if it wasn't, your ass will be gone for longer. All right, and that will give the opportunity for other people on the roster to shut the fuck up in their absence. You know what I mean? But here's what con man should do. All right, you got MJF, you got Britt Baker going at it for the AEW United States Championship, wherever the fuck that belt's called, at All In. Alright, the feud has already been set in motion. Just got put it on TV. And just imagine the promos between these two, man. These are some of the best promo work of the year. Easily. You got MJF talking about how much of a bitch Britt Baker is. You got Baker talking about how much of a complete asshole MJF is, man. It's too good, man. It's too easy. That's what con man should do. Alright, just deviate from the plans where if it's fucking MJF versus Ospreay or MJF versus Daniel Garcia, fuck that. I want to see, fuck Baker versus Monet. Fuck that shit. I want to see MJF versus Britt Baker at All In. Make it happen. That's where the money's at, right there. Well, yeah, that's all I gotta say about this shit, man. It's like, look, you guys are all adults here. You guys are in one of the biggest wrestling organizations in the world, and you're getting paid exceptionally well to do so. And I get it. You got a bunch of big ass egos out there, you know, like a whole lot of Chiefs, not enough Indians, that type of shit, right? So I know, I get it. You know, people are gonna clash, but cooler heads prevail. Actions have consequences, repercussions. All right, you want to fuck around? Well, you'll find out when someone takes your spot because of it. Alright, and they'll gladly do so. I promise you that. So, I want to hear from you guys. How do you guys feel about the whole MJF Britt Baker situation? Do you guys think that it was handled accordingly, or would you do something different? Well, let me know in the comments section. So with that said, love it, hate it, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's all the same to me. I just want to see the engagement and the feedback from you guys. As far as the rest of the week, I'm going to be doing videos on Roman Reigns, Logan Paul, and what I feel to be the worst wrestling move ever fucking created. Alright, so I've wasted enough of your guys' time, so be safe, be blessed, and take care of yourself. I'm out this bitch. Until next time, adios.
Marks.